Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 20 Dortmund career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of today's episode, we're quickly going to look at the games that lie ahead. Now, we know from the past 2 or 3 episodes that the weeks between now and the end of the season are super difficult. We've got a lot of games where we really have to pick and choose which 2 we're going to play and which one we're going to simulate. Now, in the last episode, I needed to really play all 3 games, but we had to pick one to simulate. We did, and luckily enough, it paid off. Today's episode, not as much difficult as the last episode to pick which one to simulate, but still 2 very, very difficult games. One of them being the first game up in today's episode against RB Leipzig at home in the Bundesliga. We then take on Liverpool in the first leg of the semi-finals in the UEFA Champions League before ending the month of April, moving into the month of May, where we take on Stuttgart in the Bundesliga away from home. So, of course, you guys have probably already guessed it. We discussed it at the end of the last episode. We will be simulating the final game against Stuttgart in today's episode, which then leaves, of course, RB Leipzig and Liverpool to play, one being a Bundesliga game and one being a UEFA Champions League game. You guys can now start to see that we're really closing in on the end of the season. We're on this episode now. The next episode will include the Liverpool game, the game against Freiburg, and then the Bayern Munich game. And then if we're in the final of the Champions League, the very last episode will be the final of the Champions League and also the final of the DFB Pokal, where we take on TSG Hoffenheim. Probably only 2, maybe possibly 3. I'm thinking actually it's more 2 looking at that. 2 more episodes to go till we've ended the Dortmund career mode after 2 seasons. Honestly, I cannot believe how we have flown through this season 2. And unfortunately, yes, the Bundesliga, we're not going to be able to get it. We ended the last episode in the top 4. We're still in the top 4, about to play the team that are above us by only 2 points. We get this win over RB Leipzig and we move into 3rd position. Then we hope we can close the gap with Wolfsburg, and then we can potentially finish the end of the season in 2nd position, shadowing the unbelievable, the incredible season that FC and Bayern Munich have had. But the one thing I want to mention at the start of today's episode, guys, unfortunately, I recorded the episode you've seen before this a couple of hours ago. I'm back recording again for you guys. Last week, but I don't know when this video will be out, so it may have been a week or 2 ago, there was a week where I didn't upload Monday, I didn't upload Wednesday, but I did upload on Friday. And the reason for that, guys, is at the moment, with FIFA 21 only around the corner, I'm currently doing stuff on Photoshop, I'm planning for FIFA 21, new content, original ideas, brainstorming what career modes I'm going to do, players that, for example, in the Liverpool career mode, I'm always jotting down players that Liverpool are linked with in real life, because the Liverpool career mode on FIFA 21, thanks to voted by you guys, will be a realistic career mode. I've also got planning for another career mode that's going to run alongside it. Then, of course, I had a FIFA 20 career mode series, which was going to be my final series on FIFA 20 after we finished Dortmund Season 2. Unfortunately, with the timing and stuff, we're not going to be able to complete that one. So I'm also going to do that career mode after the Liverpool career mode and the other career mode that I've currently got planned to run alongside it. So a lot is going on at the moment. We've got the 10 hours coming out of FIFA 21 on EA Play. So if you guys do pay for EA Play, that should be out in the next, I would have thought, 2 or 3 weeks. The official game drops on the 6th of October. I'm raring to go, putting a lot of planning, a lot of effort, Photoshop, original ideas. Trust me, guys, FIFA 21, if you want to watch some unreal, original, crazy, creative content, this is the channel where you want to be. And if you are watching right now, and I don't normally say this at the start, but if you are watching right now and you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button. I honestly do appreciate it. And you don't want to not be here when this channel blasts off for FIFA 21. I also want to mention, so obviously with me recording earlier on, I can't go over the comment section. That video hasn't even been uploaded by the time you guys are seeing this. I haven't even edited it. It's a couple of hours later and I'm raring to go again. So instead, I want to let you guys know to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, if you are interested in learning how I became a Liverpool fan, my favourite moments as a Liverpool fan, my worst moments as a Liverpool fan, talk about transfers, sneaky little leaks, things that I know that are going on within Liverpool, that I was recently on a podcast. That podcast is now out and it will be dropped down below in the description and the comment section is a link. If you guys want to go and watch it, it's about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but the good thing about it is it's a visual podcast, so like you guys can see me now, the webcam or the face cam was recorded so you can actually see me talking, but more the fact, You could put your headphones on, listen to it, play it in the background and do something else. You could play a game, you could be watching something else, reading something, and you could just be listening to the podcast. And if you guys would like to sort of see how I became a Liverpool fan and get to know me a little bit more on a personal basis, then definitely go and give that video a watch. Make sure you tell the lads, which is Greg and Wade, that I sent you over. Make sure you drop a comment saying Brad sent us over, came from Brad's channel, whatever that may be. Make sure you drop a comment, make sure you drop a like, and if you do enjoy the sort of content that they produce, then make sure to click that subscribe button. But without any further ado, up next, we take on RB Leipzig. We're at home. I am excited for today's episode. The last episode, which I recorded earlier on, was sublime. We played some great football, and I'm really happy with the form that we are currently in. So I think I'm happy just to get straight into this game. And you guys sit around and like, Brad, oh, look at that kit. What a beautiful third kit that is from RB Leipzig. That is a stunning kit. We must all agree on that. But yeah, we're in great form at the moment. We need to keep pushing. We're trying to potentially get into third position by the end of today's episode. And then in the next two episodes, we need to try and push on and try and get into second position. But you can now see the lineup we are putting out against RB Leipzig. We've got Paco Alcacer up top in the striker position. Behind him, we've got Marco Reus, the captain, in the central attacking midfield. Guerrero, Delaney, Witsel and Sancho through the midfield. Schultz, Hummels, Akanji and Klosterman at the back, with Roman Berkey between the sticks. Marco Reus and Roman Berkey are the only two players not fit, but I'm hoping it shouldn't make too much of a difference as we look to bag these 3 important points at home against RB Leipzig. Come on lads, let's push on here. We've got the home fans behind us, the yellow wall will be bouncing. We are probably going to be in a very difficult game here. RB Leipzig are the team ahead of us. They don't want to be dropping down the pecking order. We want to start moving up the pecking order. So as Paco Alcacer gets us kicked off in his first half period, let's get it underway. Let's see if we can get this game seen off by half time. Here's Sancho. Go into Paco. Paco chips one to Sancho on the volley. It's 1-0. This is the unbelievable team that we have right now. A ball from Klosterman up to Sancho, into Paco Alcacer, a dink over the top. We're going to get a few angles on this one. It was a perfect delivery. Paco Alcacer gives it to Sancho on a plate. Sancho's still got a lot to do to put this in that far corner, but he buries it after a minute and a half. We've already taken the lead 1-0. And the team that are above us by 2 points are going to have to dig deep now. Keep him here. Keep him here. Well done, Berkey. Get rid of it. Berkey! And Forsberg scores after a massive mistake from Roman Berkey. Well, we've had 2 goals in the first 7 minutes. This one is probably going to be an interesting one for you guys. It's an easy touch here. Berkey parries the ball into the path of him. He gets away from my Hummels. Berkey's not up quick enough. Berkey should probably do a lot better from there. Berkey's actually up on his feet. He should have dived a lot quicker at his near post. And Emil Forsberg scores his 17th goal in the Bundesliga. And it's back to 1-1 after 7 minutes. This is going to be an exciting game for you guys. Sancho, bit of skill. Still Sancho. Lays it off now to Axel Witsel. It's a great strike. And a lovely save from the keeper. Witsel putting it low and hard. Driving it into the floor. And it is a great strike from Axel Witsel on his left foot. Keeps it low. Keeper gets down nice and fast. Palms it out. Klosterman. Well done, Klosterman. Well done. It's Witsel. Through now to Marco Reus. Straight through there now for Guerrero. This time, I'm going to go all on my own with Guerrero. Dinking in. Oh, we have pushed the ball too far ahead. He's definitely got to cross this. He can't go for goal here, surely. He's going to put a deep ball in. It's going to get there. And Harnick just heads wide of goal. Through there now to Witsel. Witsel straight through to Jadon Sancho. This is beautiful. Here is Sancho. He's going to cut back. This time Sancho. Oh, he's put it wide of goal. Oh, what is that ball, Reus? What is that ball? Forsberg now coming forward. He's got to be careful we don't get caught on the counter-attack here now. And the referee is going to blow for half-time. As Kingsley Coman does play it back to Emerson at left-back. 1-1. This is a tough game. And I mean, these are the team that are above us. They've had a great run this season in the Bundesliga. And they're showing me exactly why they are in third position. Because they are not letting off the gas. And they are still pushing us back as much as we are pushing them. As RB Leipzig are the team to get us kicked off in this second half period. Come on, lads. It's Forsberg. Let's get in there, Delaney. Nicely done. Here's Paco Alcacer. He's now going to cut back onto that right foot. Put it in behind for Sancho. This time, Sancho, it's going to happen for me, son. It's going to happen this time. And Sancho's done it again. He's going to come out now to Nico Schultz, who's trying to get past his man on Mailer with a solid tackle there. Stops him coming forwards. Akanji looks to put one in over the top now with a beautiful ball. If Sancho can keep this alive, he's cut in. This is beautiful. Sancho to Marco Reus, who's going to put his laces through it. It comes to Guerrero, who can't take quick enough to get his shot off. And it's a block from Mailer again. Mailer being solid at right back for them. We had Mailer in the Ajax road to glory. Hold him there. He's coming forwards now. Come on. Come on, hold him there. Oh, no! It's 2-1 to Leipzig. The man was in behind, and there was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Slides it in. Kanji's not quick enough to get hold of him. And it's 2-1 Leipzig. We need 2 goals now to get these 3 points. Going into Paco Alcacer. Paco Alcacer just needs to feed that through there to Sancho. Come on, Sancho. You've got to finish it this time, son. You've got to finish it. It's a great strike. Marco Reus is there. Reus! Yes! Come on! Marco Reus with about a millimetre each side of the target and the space where he needed to put that ball. He manages to squeeze it. The keeper gets up. Look at that gap. It's really not too much of a gap, and he powers it at the keeper, who can only palm it into his own net. But he's got to get it between the keeper and the post. He does just that. Oh, win it, Hazard, win it. Uh-oh. He's in behind there now. Coman, it's a great strike. Roman Berke was watching it and managed to palm it out. Come on, lads, let's get this ball out now to Guerrero and let's get him gone. It's Delaney to Bardi. Through there now to Witzel. Go on, let's get you. Let me get you through. Oh, why have I done that? Oh my God, we've still got it. Feed it in now for Hazard. Hazard, back post. Guerrero's there. No! Come on, win the ball. Come on, we're still here. We've got 15 seconds. We're not going to get another chance.
A lot of the pre-match talk, we spoke to the manager, didn't we, Alan, about targeting that Europa League place as soon as possible.
Damn it!
Which, of course, meant today, but they haven't
damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh.
We'll think about a little tweak in formation, maybe some changes in.
That was annoying. I mean, it was so stressful, the fact that we went 1-0 up. Then it was 1-1 within 6 minutes later. Then we went 2-1 down. We fought back and managed to get back on top. But with 18 minutes to go, we just didn't do enough. We should have finished more chances there. And, excuse me, stat-wise, well, on paper it shows that we should have battered them. They had 5 shots, 3 on target. We had 10 shots, 8 on target. Jadon Sancho picks up man of the match with a 9.3 rating. Maybe dropping Lewandowski for Paco Alcacer. Maybe making a couple of changes, not leaving Dembele in there over Guerrero. Maybe that is what cost us the game. But you know what, guys? I had to rest them because we've got Liverpool up next. That's where my focus is. The DFB Pokal, the Champions League. I still want to finish in top 4 of the Bundesliga. I'd love to finish second. But right now, a draw to RB Leipzig is a little bit of a setback. And it may not allow us now to finish second in the Bundesliga, but we will certainly keep pushing, keep fighting, and try to finish just behind Bayern Munich. So not quite the start I wanted at the start of today's episode. A 2-2 draw over RB Leipzig. I was really hoping for a win and to bag those 3 points and move up to 3rd position. But what we sort of have to remember is they're 3rd for a reason. They were ahead of us for a reason. They're a team that seemed to be fighting till the very end. They didn't give up. Even at the end, they were putting their bodies on the line. Melee, their right back, was making block after block after block, lunging in, sliding in, was stopping all sorts. And I suppose in that situation when the players are going to fight and put everything on the line, like our Dortmund side are doing at the moment, it's very difficult when a team go head-to-head and both teams are willing to put bodies on the line, win at all costs. It ends up in a draw. On paper, we probably should have won that game. We didn't. We have to accept it. It hurts, it pains, but we have to move on because up next we've got a huge and crucial game against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool side. We are away from home. We are travelling over to Merseyside, and we have got to make sure that we do as much damage at Anfield as we possibly can. We are the away team. If we can keep a clean sheet, score 3 or 4 goals, we can potentially look to simulate the second leg if needs be. If we need to put our focus on the Bundesliga because we've got a chance of getting up to second position, if that is still an opportunity to us, maybe we have to try and look second. And as long as we do enough against Liverpool, we should be able to simulate that game. But I would like, if we can get 4 goals and not concede a goal, I will simulate the second leg. Anything less, and I don't think it's going to be enough. We've got to remember the front three of Mo Salah, Bobby Firmino and Mane are going to be deadly. Hakimi, Zagadou, Akanji and Dumfries are certainly going to have a difficult 90 minutes ahead of them. The lads are going to have to dig deep. They're going to have to work out if Mane and Salah are cutting in. Is Bobby Firmino looking for the flick over the top? We've really got to sort of read the play and learn from that. Different captain in today's game against Liverpool. I've given it to Robert Lewandowski. He's been incredible since coming back to Dortmund. He's pulled off some incredible goals for us, and also in very, very desperate moments. He's pulled one out the bag, quick little slingshot, bang, it's in the top of the net. So I've decided going into this game against Liverpool to give him a bit of a morale boost. I'm giving him the captain's armband to say, look, Robert, you're doing well. Here's the armband. Get out there and show Liverpool what we're made of. But the striker up top is the captain, Robert Lewandowski. Behind him, we got Enis Bardi in the central attacking midfield. Then Dembele, De Hood, Weigl and Hazard through the midfield. Hakimi, Zagadou, Akanji and Dumfries at the back with Roman Berkey between the sticks. Akanji will probably have to be rotated in the second half just due to fitness, because if Liverpool are going to keep coming at us with those front three, it is going to cause us problems. But let's get into this game at Anfield and hopefully see off Liverpool in the first leg. Well, I love playing at this stadium. Normally when I'm the home team, this time I'm the away team, but I am the manager as Dortmund. I know what I have to do to Jurgen Klopp's team regardless of the team I support. When I play a career mode, regardless of who I support, who I love, who I would rather win, if I'm the manager, that's the team that needs to win. I am the manager of Dortmund, and we will be looking to knock out Liverpool of the UEFA Champions League in the semi-finals. Virgil van Dijk is the man wearing the captain's armband for them. So I'm assuming no Henderson. It is going to be a very difficult one. That man there, the Egyptian king, will be darting down the right wing. Bobby Firmino is the striker. They got Mane out wide. Not sure who this player is here, number 21. Obviously a new signing. I couldn't quite catch what his name is, but it is going to be Bobby Firmino to get us kicked off in this first half period at Anfield, and let's get it underway. Zagadou through to the Hood. The Hood feeds it through to Dembele. I've now got Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Van Dijk is battling him to keep him away from that ball. It's Dembele. Weigl. Bardi. Weigl. In now to Enis Bardi, who's got a bit of space. Enis Bardi, it's 1-0. Beautiful, beautiful bit of football. I didn't think we were going to get much from it. I was stuck with Enis Bardi getting chased around the edge of the box by Virgil van Dijk. Had to take me back on and play the ball backwards. And from there, we rebuilt. We found new space. And a simple little 1-2. Look at this. Into Weigl. Back to Bardi. Boom. Finishes it past Alisson on his left foot. Bends it in that top left corner. And then as Bardi scores in the 20th minute to give us the lead 1-0 over Liverpool. And we have finally got that important away goal. Come on, ball coming in. Zagadou's got to get there. Bobby Firmino ends up getting there. Hold him there, lads. Hold him there. Well done to who? Now we'll move, lads. Now we'll move. Go on, Bardi. Feed that through. That's the ball. That is the ball. To Torgan Hazard. Look at this from one end of the pitch to the other. Oh, and Hazard drills it wide. Nicely done, Zagadou. Get it into the middle. Go back now to Dembele. And Dembele's gone. Dembele has gone. Let's go on the inside. Here's Bardi. Lewandowski. It's a great save from Alisson. Nicely done there, Weigl. Feed that through. And let's move, Bardi. Let's move. Feed it through there now to Hazard, who wants it. Here's Robert Lewandowski. He's going to go round Robertson. Robert Lewandowski. It's 2-0. Right on half time. Van Dijk made a huge, crucial mistake there. He lost Lewandowski. Look, he left them. Lewandowski knocks it once more because Robertson, thanks to Hazard, he pulled Robertson into the middle. Robert Lewandowski gets around the back. And although Hazard couldn't score from that angle, the captain, Robert Lewandowski, could. As he scores round half time. And I'm sure as Bobby Firmino kicks off, it is going to be blown for half time. Come on, ref. Surely that's got to be done. Dembele's trying to get all over this one as Jordio plays it back to Trent. And the referee does play for half time. We've got 2 away goals here, lads. 2 away goals. And it's only half time. We play like that again. We could make this 4-0. Stat-wise, We are the much more dominant team. We're not seeing as much of the ball, but when we have the ball, we're certainly doing a lot with it. We're going to get the second half kicked off with Robert Lewandowski kicking back to Ennis Bardi. And Salah's going to get around the back. Come on, Hakimi, keep going. Ball coming in. Zagadou's on it. Vigal lays it out now to Dumfries, and here we go. Dumfries in a lot of space here. Robert Lewandowski straight through the middle. He's going to get on the better side of Van Dijk once again. It's Ennis Bardi, sorry. It's not Robert Lewandowski. Ennis Bardi. Oh, it's wide a goal. Mane now gone into an offside position. Now we're going to take it off him. Play that ball through. Oh, you've got to beat him to the ball. Well done. And here comes Dumfries now. Dumfries in a bit of space coming forwards. Try and feed that through, Dumfries. Get it through. Nicely done. Thinking over the top to Ennis Bardi. It's beautiful. Ennis Bardi cuts in. He's done. Isario puts it through. It's 3-0. Izzo left for dead. Izzo left for absolute deadness. Broke his legs. Left him there. Look at this. Ball over the top. Here we go. Boom. Left him there. And then Ennis Bardi with the outside of foot. Beautiful goal. Puts one past Alisson. Ball in now to Hazard. Oh, to Dumfries. This is beautiful. Dumfries cuts back. Dumfries thinking. And it's Bardi in the back post. He's missed it. Oh, Bardi. How? How have you put that just wide? Here's Bobby Firmino. Come on, let's get on this. It's Harry Wilson with a great strike. Wow, the young man Harry Wilson. Snapshot. Challenges Berkey. Get this ball out, lads, and let's just get rid of it. Get the ball out. There we go. Hoofing up the field, Hazard. Yes, we beat Liverpool 3-0. 3 away goals. That is a huge, huge advantage. I mean, it could have been 4 or 5, guys. I kid you not. That I probably didn't even show all that decent highlights there. I've just shown probably 1 or 2 in most of the goals. Liverpool 2 shots, 2 on target. Now, I don't know if Liverpool slipped up a little bit here and went defensive because they're the home side. What tends to happen here is Liverpool would be the defensive side, try and keep us from scoring. They score 1 or 2 goals, and then when they come over to Germany to take on us at home, they're then the attacking team to get some of those away goals. If that was their plan and Jurgen Klopp put them out to be a defensive team, sorry Jurgen, it didn't work. We put 3 past yet, and we could have easily put 4 or 5. We had 11 shots, 6 on target. Liverpool having 2 shots, both of them being on target. It's very consistent when it comes to shot accuracy from the Reds, but unfortunately, none of them in the back of the net for Jurgen Klopp's side. Within, and it's Bardi, then just pick up man of the match with a 9.5 rating. And now we get prepared for the final game in today's episode, the simulated game against Stuttgart. Right, guys, so now we're back at the Bundesliga Central. We can now see that, unfortunately, that draw to RB Leipzig, it cost us massively. We drew only getting a point, which allowed Bayer Leverkusen to capitalise and get a win for their 31st game, putting them back into the spot at 4th, 1 point ahead of us. That is a bummer. We keep the 2 points between us and RB Leipzig. Wolfsburg have now pushed a massive gap. They're now 6 points ahead of us, meaning they would need to lose 2 on the bounce. We would need to win 2 on the bounce just to get on joint points. I think now, coming to the end of the season, we just got to focus on that 3rd or 4th position. More likely, I'd like 3rd position, but I think we just got to focus on a Champions League spot. Simple as that. Now, something that I've never seen in FIFA before, and I don't know if you guys have ever had it, but in the Liverpool career mode, the 2 seasons I've done at Liverpool, I've never seen it. I've done like my own personal career modes for fun. I've been 3 or 4 seasons in with those teams, and I've never seen it. But coming to the end of season 2 at Dortmund, I received an email from Manchester City saying, "Dear Massive, we the board would like to offer you the manager's job here at Manchester City. Having witnessed your progression in your role at Dortmund, we feel you would be a good fit to take our club forward. We are willing to offer you the salary of €55,000 per week, and we look forward to hearing from you soon." I have never ever in the history, nearly a full year now of playing FIFA 20, I have never had an email coming where I'm offered a job at another club in the same league or a different league. We will now view the offer. We will sadly reject the offer. And I say sadly because had we been continuing this season or this series, would have been great to maybe go somewhere else. If it was Manchester City, they're the only team that have offered us a job. We're going to sign on the dotted line. We will reject that offer from Manchester City. But first of all, Manchester City board, thank you very much for the your thought and consideration. I appreciate the offer. But right now, I've got to put all my focus into this away game against Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. We've had to rotate the team a little bit. You can see that Hakimi, Zagadou and Berkey not fully fit coming into this game. But we've just got to keep putting out the best team that we possibly can and hope that we can continue to get the results that we deserve. We've got Paco Alcacer up top in the striker position. Behind him, the captain Marco Reus in the central attacking midfield. Guerrero, Delaney, Vittel and Sancho through the midfield. Hakimi, Hummel, Zagadou and Klosterman at the back with Roman Berkey between the sticks. After dropping down now to 5th position, we could do with RB Leipzig and Leverkusen dropping points for their 32nd game. We need to make sure we get this win against Stuttgart. I am very concerned at the moment because we're the away team. And how it works, as you guys have told you millions of times, is when you're the home team, there's a slightly more bigger percentage that you're going to win and draw than lose when you're away. So, for example, if there's 100%, it might be like, if you're at home, you're going to be 60% a win, 25%, let's say, a draw, or 15%, 15% that you're going to lose. When you're the away team, it's like the opposite. So I'm like 50% I'm going to lose, 30% I'm going to draw, and 20% that I'm actually going to get the win. But let's just get the players warmed up. Come on, lads, get the win for me. Ignore me. Wow. Well, I can only see 4 of the goals in the highlights. The other 2 were scored before he even got a chance. Sancho and Hakimi scored in the first half. Can't see their goals. Marco Reus then netted a pen in the 42nd, making it 3-0. We went into half-time at 3-0 up, which is unbelievable. We come out and within a minute, Paco Alcacer scores, giving us 4-0 in the 46th. 14 minutes later, Sancho scores his second in the 60th minute. A couple of substitutes and yellow cards then happen. And then in the 83rd, Sancho goes from scoring a brace to a hat-trick with 7 minutes to go. We beat Stuttgart 6-0. 6-0. Now, unfortunately, I can see down the bottom right, RB Leipzig, thanks to Nkunku, or Kunku. Nkunku? Don't even know how you pronounce his name. Nkunku. Something like that. He scored in the 60th minute and gave them the lead again over Kane. And they beat them 2-1, which means RB Leipzig have managed to bag 3 points. The question is, have Bayer Leverkusen? Right, guys, and here we are back at the Central for the final time in today's episode. In the next episode, we kick it off with a game at home against Liverpool in the second leg of the UEFA Champions League. We managed to beat them 3-0 in the first leg. I'm pretty sure this game is put to bed. So before I make the decision whether we're going to simulate it or play it, we will take a look at the calendar and see what the other 2 games are going to be in that next episode. So we take on Liverpool in the second leg. We then have Freiburg away from home in the Bundesliga. And then Bayern Munich back at home for the final game in the Bundesliga before we finish our Season 2 in the Bundesliga. Wow, I cannot believe it. 2 more episodes, guys. And this Dortmund career mode on FIFA 20. And my last FIFA 20 career mode series is done. Unbelievable. I cannot believe how quick that has come around. What I am going to do is, I want to check the standings. I want to check the Bundesliga table. We know that RB Leipzig managed a 2-1 victory over... who did they just beat? Was it Mainz? They just beat Mainz or somebody like that. I can't remember who it was now. But they beat someone 2-1. We need to see, did Bayer Leverkusen... We're still 5th, which means Bayer Leverkusen did. Let's take a little look at who played who. So Bayer Leverkusen beat Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1. And where are we? Let's have a little look. It was FC Köln. RB Leipzig beat FC Köln 2-1. So going in to our 2 remaining games against Freiburg and Bayern Munich, we are 1 point behind Leverkusen. We are 2 points behind RB Leipzig. There's a lot on the line here, to be honest. There is a lot on the line. Freiburg are down in 13th. We've just battered someone that they're joint points with on 13th position, which is VfB Stuttgart. We just battered them 6-0. So we should really do a job over Freiburg. Do want to risk simulating the game against Liverpool and risk getting knocked out of the Champions League. I know I can't win the Bundesliga, but I still want to finish in the top 4. how I feel right now at the end of today's episode. We're going to simulate that game against Liverpool. We're then going to play the game against Freiburg and try and guarantee the 3 points. We're going to play the game against Bayern Munich, try and get 6 out of 6 points for the remaining points in the Bundesliga that we can get, and hope that RB Leipzig and Bayer Leverkusen slip up somewhere in those final 2 games and we can capitalise and try and move back into the top 4, maybe even into 3rd position. We'll have to wait and see, but only 2 episodes to go. The next episode is Liverpool, Freiburg and Bayern Munich, and then the episode after that, the final episode, is going to be TSG Hoffenheim in the final of the DFB Pokal, and then in June we'll be playing the final of the Champions League if we manage to beat Liverpool. We're 3-0 up, so I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's take a look how the other game got on actually in the semi-finals. Was it Juventus? Wow, it's Juventus and Barcelona. Barcelona are through. Doesn't matter. Barcelona are through. They were away from home. Juventus were the home team, and they put 3 past them. And when Barcelona were the home team, it ended 2-1. Barca won 2-1 at home. Juventus only managed to score 1 goal. Barca score 3. So as long as we can beat Liverpool, it will be a Dortmund-Barcelona final. And I said to you guys that it would be Dortmund or Liverpool versus Barcelona. The way it's looking right now, and the way I believe it's going to go, it's going to be a Dortmund-Barcelona final. It is going to be huge. It is going to be end-to-end stuff. Suarez, Messi, whew, they're going to be firing at us. They are really going to be bombing it down the wings, bombing it through the middle, trying to put goals in the back of the net. We are really going to have to dig deep in that goal. And you can see Luis Suarez is currently the top goal scorer in the Champions League with 10 goals, 1 ahead of Mane, 2 ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. It is certainly going to be a difficult final if we do manage to get there, which in my opinion, we certainly should be in 3-0 up and 3 away goals, having said that as well. But it will be interesting to see how we get on in the next episode. But that is good for today's episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been MassiveBrad. Peace out.